Hi.
Welcome to the
After show. Show that is after the
Yo,
show.
is animal friendship a bonus action?
It's a full action.
Then how did you cast it, you cheater?
She said it was my turn again.
Yes, it was his turn again because I didn't have the break.
dang,
You guys right away.
Cheater.
You cheater.
Because I was like, the whole point you didn't go through the door is because you didn't have an action, and then and then you're like, I cast it.
But then Sasha was like, subpar in their acting skills. So I was like, I gotta defend my brother while he does this.
He's been a scarecrow his whole life. What do you expect?
That's untrue, actually, but
90% of his life.
a decent chunk of his life.
So, Bo, you're talking about this bird, right?
Is Dungeon Scrollers a 3-person D&D?
Bird.
No, the big bird that you're like, we could fight that. We don't know if we could take it.
Looks like it.
Yeah, you want to talk about
We
a
could
rock?
take a bird.
It has a 200-foot wingspan.
Motherfucker
I
has-
wanted a big bird. That's what I was Googling before the game. I was like, oh, I need to look that up.
But it has hollow bones.
It has
200
hollow
That does not matter when it has 248 hit points.
Yeah, just because the
mean-
bones are hollow doesn't mean they're still not thick.
A literal 28 strength, 20 con.
This thing's a monster.
It
It
has
doesn't
0
take
wisdom.
that much to kill a bird.
Yeah,
You know,
see,
it's-
0 wisdom.
It only had a
Most
10
strength makes
wisdom,
up
so it
something.
managed to fail my spell. Thank
Rocks
God.
are wild.
It has multi-attack, a plus 13 to hit, does an average of 27 and 23
You guys are
damage.
unkillable. I knocked Bo unconscious like 5 times last combat.
It's
Yeah.
only because you're nice. Daniel would have killed us already.
But I want it to be fun, and it's fun to try to kill
Daniel
you. It's
doesn't
not
give a
fun
shit
to
about
cheat.
whether it's fun.
Daniel says it's fun to kill you.
Daniel's like, this is fun for me.
He's like, what? You ate the flowers?
You're fucking
Shit, this
dead,
is too
dude.
bad.
Weird
We
thing
lived.
to
We
do in
lived.
my
We
mean-
ate the
presence.
flowers.
In his defense, he shouldn't have eaten the flowers, guys. Come on.
No, the
Common
flowers
sense.
you had to eat. What was bad is after you waited a minute after eating the flowers, the gravity compounded and killed you.
Here's the thing, no, because Jake stood in the ring of flowers. He's like, oh, I want to check out, I want to stand in the ring of flowers. And Daniel's like, okay, so you stand in there. After a minute, you die. He's like, nobody said he was standing in there a minute. Nobody says that.
I'm pretty sure he did he not say like, do you keep standing in there? Because that's like
No, because he said, oh, so you're going to stand in there. He said, yes. He didn't say you feel gravity start to press down on you. He was like, okay, since you're staying in there, after a minute, you're compressed to death.
You
That's
just
like
fucking
you wouldn't
instantly
feel that
die.
coming.
Anyway,
No,
That
you
sounds
wouldn't
like
feel
an
coming, it
insta-death
just
thing.
Instant happens.
well, we were level 4 and it was a lot of damage. So
I don't
yeah.
think that sounds like an insta-death thing. You walk on the flowers, you fucking die.
Level 4 and we got killed with gravity flowers.
Well, before, if you walked in there, it was like you walked in and it was like you took damage and you left because you took damage.
And it
But
kicked
after
you
ate the
out.
Flowers, it was cool.
Yeah, like you walked into the ring and
Just
it
like,
instantly
"I
kicked
have
you out with force
flowers."
damage.
So you
The
take
idea
4
is
levels
that,
worth of damage.
well, for you that would be like 13 HP, but
I mean, that's a lot.
that's a lot. Yeah.
I only got 39. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I
You
was
and
just
Jake would make
reading,
great
uh,
buddies.
Sorry, I was reading the backstory of rocks in the D&D lore. Apparently,
Got
rocks
some-
were made to challenge the dominion of dragons in the sky,
Rocks are good boys.
made by
Good
the ancient giants.
Fuck the dragons.
Yeah,
I need Cradlefall to just instantly like a cat and a dog, just like, what the fuck is this? Fuck this thing.
Yeah.
just fuck it.
I don't know why, but I hate this thing specifically.
I know what you are.
Dylan, your children are just going to be waiting at that door for you to come through, and you're
I was-
never
I
going to
was-
come through.
I was wondering. I was like, I'm gonna have to abandon them, but I'll be damned if I do what this door tells me to.
well, I was really anticipating that Lotus was going to go through the door, and it was going to be Alistair with Clapperclaw and Lotus with all of your children.
We
Well,
just
okay,
swap
so
children.
What a reverse!
Yeah.
What a twist!
Who's
No.
inside the door?
Everyone except for Sasha, Alistair, and Lotus. Everyone.
Okay.
else.
And Angel.
So
And
Lotus,
some glinting eyes.
I gave you bardic inspiration to get inside the door, and you didn't want it.
I opened the door, but then Sasha pulled something, and I was like, "Oh, mother instincts. Oh no, it's okay, sweetie.
Yeah, they pulled
We'll find
something.
another way."
Okay.
Definitely didn't just like bash.
I don't
both
have to
their
waste
nuts
my
with
bardic
a
inspiration
cold
next
hard
time.
sand. No.
It worked. If I
It
ever need
worked.
to
He's
emergency
talking
get into that
about
door, the door already knows I'm an entertainer. I'll just go through.
But the door being open because of that bardic inspiration did mean that you guys got to talk to each other, and you know that they're looking for a different entrance.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you'd just be like, they haven't come in yet.
They're dead. The rock
I guess
killed
we'll
them.
just sit here and wait.
We would have gotten bored at some point and left.
My children shouldn't be waiting because they know I'm coming through a different way because I don't want to do what this door tells me to do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, lily pads of robots, famously extremely intelligent, able to connect dots in that way.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I hope the really intelligent dragon on top can actually.
Yeah, no, clap. Yeah, Cradlefall is pretty smart, actually.
How old is Cradlefall?
Let me see. Green dragon
You can
wormling.
translate it to Jeffrey and Alexander.
Yeah.
120-foot wingspan. This thing is so big. Holy
Or he just thinks,
shit.
if we leave them here, I get to be the alpha child. I will be the only child.
8,000-pound
Eliminate the
bird.
competition.
Oh, he is a wormling. So he's less than 5 years old. He is
Aw,
little. He's a little dragon. He is a kid. But
that's cute.
The
he's still pretty
baby.
smart. Yeah.
The being able to move between like containers is fun though. I think that's a cool aspect.
Yeah.
of it.
It's meant to be an opponent for you to fight in the module, and you're like, my
But
son.
he's a
that's what I
baby.
My son.
He's a baby.
He's a
Listen.
baby. Why would I kill a baby?
I do want to specify that it did mention early on that he is one of the child hunters. Like, he was used to set to go find children at a certain point. That was one of
But
his
he's
jobs.
a baby. He
I
doesn't
missed
know.
that.
Whoa.
He's a baby.
Stepped out to serve.
Are you saying that this dragon captured my brother?
No. That was Southing.
Inner party conflict over here.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't kill. I wouldn't.
So
kill
could this-
Cradlefall. Cradlefall is
could-
actually nice. Salpig
because
was
you could.
literally their
Cradlefall
brain
would
was made
destroy
out of fucking nightmares of children and bad thoughts and bad actions.
Could
was their
Cradlefall
head.
Could Cradlefall have gotten into the treehouse and just spied on them forever?
If it knew
I
the
don't
area.
think he had never
What's the
found the
range?
treehouse
Hmm.
because it is magically guarded. But I suppose he could have if he had
kids?
seen a receptacle up there. He could have teleported into it.
The kids could have casted the spells.
Who
to
magically
guard
guarded
the
that
The,
treehouse?
the tree did. It's a big old.
The
It's a.
unicorn.
Aw.
We can get more into the lore. You guys never actually pissed the kids off, but that's a full ass ant that they're living in.
Oh my god! Okay,
That's a big
All right.
ant. Holy shit!
I'll buy it.
Big
Love
Buy it, man.
that.
It loves them.
It loves them. It's a very
Yeah.
kind forest.
Never mind that it makes
I
like
could have had another son.
houses and nails shit to their
That's right.
branches.
Good work with that.
It was all it's like it was growing out organically, all their railings and stuff. It's
Oh,
very
okay.
Giving Tree style. It just built out of itself some platforms for them.
Yeah, we all know how the
Aw.
Giving Tree ended.
Yeah, we love the Giving Tree. Uplifting story.
Yeah, at first.
Good. I love the Giving Tree.
Yikes. Okay. Well,
Have you ever
that's
read The
interesting.
Giving Tree?
I have read the Giving Tree.
Goes Zach. He's like, I love The Giving Tree.
It's my favorite book, man. He just gives
He gave his
apples
soul
to everybody, right?
away.
Yeah, it's just like the
Yeah.
Hungry Caterpillar. Easy.
Yeah, classic
Yeah,
children's
but
book,
the
right?
other way around.
You guys ever read Lafcadio? That's the other really upsetting Shel Silverstein book. It's The Giving Tree and Lafcadio. Everyone should read Lafcadio. No one ever has, and it makes me so sad to think about.
Probably because the title wasn't as catchy.
It's about a lion who is being hunted. His whole pride is being hunted, but he learns how to shoot a gun.
Hell
He learns to
yeah.
hunt them back, and the humans are so impressed that they bring him back to human civilization, and he becomes like, he learns how to comb his hair and wear clothes, and he owns a business, and he becomes like the humans, but also like the lions. And it ends with, I don't fit in the human world, and he tries to go back to the lions, and he doesn't fit in the lion world. And then he's alone for the rest of his life because he doesn't fit in anywhere.
Okay,
And that's the end of the book.
Oh my God.
Diana. But you wanted us to read this book.
Lion book.
Well, okay, well, it's for children, so it's very short. You can read it.
Lafcadio, the lion
What
who
What
shot
the heck
back.
kind of child's book is this?
Joe Silverstein is a mean man. He wants you to
Have you
hurt
seen
you.
a
a
picture
lion
of Shel
that
Silverstein?
shoots
It
people.
makes sense.
He's an interesting fellow, this Shel Silverstein.
Imagine being a hunter on a safari in like a 1900s, like early 1900s safari, and you just see a lion come out strapped with a hunting rifle, like shooting your guys down. And you're like, we should
Lafcadio,
civilize this guy.
the
He
lion who
clearly
shot
knows what's up.
Where does he buy his ammunition?
How
Wow.
did he learn how to do that?
Silverstein come out with an album?
Lafcadio?
No, I think he was also a musician. Yeah.
Was he really? Okay.
Let me
Is
look at
this-
Shel Silverstein.
this
I
right?
think Lafcadio was a human man, and then Lafcadio is the lion who shot back. Because that's what I'm finding when I actually search for it. Here we go. This is my next D&D character. I'm going to put him in the chat real fast.
Uncle
Shel
Shelby's
Silverstein looks
story of
like-
Lafcadio.
Shel-
Shel Silverstein, indeed.
Why is he so scary?
He looks like one of the Dolly portraits.
He's shooting it with his tail.
Also, why does he look so calm? He's like, Baroom.
Because he's getting real good at it.
Baroom.
Yeah, that's what a gun sounds like. He
Baroom.
learns to paint. It's a
And
great
he
book,
shot
you guys.
Baroom.
No wonder this story wasn't as popular as the other ones. It's the illustration quality. It's gone
I'm
severely
scared of
down.
this lion.
I love Shel Silverstein's illustrations. How dare you?
The other books were way better than
They're
this.
pretty.
All his
I could have
illustrations
drawn
look like that.
this.
I mean,
I'm
one of
not
the
a
most
good artist.
popular ones, The Light in the Attic, A Light in the Attic, that doesn't look great either. I mean,
Well, Where the Sidewalk Ends, they're all really ugly illustrations, and I love them, and I won't hear anything bad about them.
They are certainly
You're right.
ugly, Deanna.
Yeah, I love them, and they're my children's room is going to be wallpapered in Shel Silverstein's ass poetry.
You should wallpaper his picture, the one I posted.
He looks like a fucking gremlin. The
And
Giving
that's
Tree
where
looks
the
so much better
energy
than this.
Comes from.
They just need some color.
It doesn't.
They just needed some color to it.
Yeah.
Here you go, guys. If you want,
I feel like I recognize this. Just fucking okay. I'm gonna post this real fast. Like finishing the Giving Tree, and you go and you like flip to the last page, and you flip it over, and you're like, oh, that's the guy.
this
Bro,
makes sense.
he
now.
looks so like
He looks like Sinbad.
he
Sinbad the
looks
sailor.
pissed off with you. He's like, oh,
He
you
just
really
looks
read this book?
severe.
Wait, they have a read aloud of it? See, look how short it is. It's 1.5 minutes long. Oh, no, it's not.
I love that his album title's Crouching on the Outside.
Wait, the line. I am not
Are you
man-eating
telling
lion.
me that
said the
this
young lion.
isn't excellent art?
This line
That's
said,
art.
I eat rabbits and blackberries. I don't know about that one, boss.
Should we end the after show since we're now talking about things they can't
Well,
see?
no, we have to go through the timestamps. I don't know. how
Right,
many-
that's true. We'd have to do that.
What? Deanna.
Look
You
at
can't
it.
talk about Shel Silverstein? Shel
Does
Silverstein's
he become
awesome.
a rug in the end? Is this the right
No.
book?
Oh, that's not a rug. He's sleeping.
It looks like a
He's
He
rug.
doesn't become a rug.
Hey,
No.
He becomes a rug.
He doesn't become a rug. I think it's from the hunter made a rug out of a different lion, and that's why he
says-
learns to shoot back.
He says,
different
I will be
lion
your
rod.
rug.
Let me see this.
I'm trying to show.
The lion who
Oh,
shot back.
no, he's saying, don't shoot me. I'll just lie down instead.
Oh,
No,
No, this isn't
yeah.
the whole book. What a ripoff. YouTube.
Lion.
Baroom.
Not bad.
Baroom.
There's a 23-minute video of the book.
That
Yeah!
gun is
23
really
minutes.
pointed.
Let's watch together and have a good time.
Nobody's
You
got
can
that
do
kind of
that
time these
on
days.
short rest.
This is part of the after show. Let's go through the timestamps and then we'll watch.
Okay.
Raina, this is bad to look at.
Just love to know you're
He's so
enjoying
disappointed
Lafcadio.
looking.
He's so cool.
He's
Shel
listening to
Silverstein.
all of Alistair's dad jokes from tonight's stream.
I'm glad that you put that there so I don't have to edit in that face. Okay.
We love you, Shel
Um,
Silverstein.
We're gonna start off with the timestamps. This one is episode 21. I titled it "All My Gays Say Hey." First one is Guess Who's
As you should.
Back? That's us. We're back. What's the timestamp? It's been so long. Second timestamp, no time included. Wild gourd chase. Third timestamp, the gang breaks the gourd with surprisingly few consequences. Smiley face. Fourth timestamp, Bo is cool. He's like, so cool, guys. Totally
Yeah.
cool. Really cool. Definitely.
Mhm.
Period. 50 minutes. The gang hunkers down for the remainder of the night. 1 hour and 3 minutes. The homie worm. The next timestamp with no time. Alistair has a very bad time. The last 3 words are capitalized. 1 hour and 35 minutes. Bo continues to be capital A, capital lot. The
Do my
next
best, guys.
timestamp. All caps. Goblin only conversation, old man. Fuck off. 1 hour and 45 minutes. Or 44 minutes, excuse me. Friendship tried and true like a Subaru. Man, Raina.
The thing
you
is,
are
I really
on
am
fire.
going to have to give you guys a Subaru at this
You
point.
are.
Yes.
Yes.
I've been clicking that motherfucker everywhere we go.
It's the future, man. There's got to be a
Get the
Subaru here.
most epic time.
2 hours, 36 minutes. Need for Sneed. 2 hours and 40 minutes. The door demands a dance. Last timestamp, no time included. The failed split causes the gang to split.
Aw.
Oh
Poor guy.
no.
Yeah, it was just like,
It's his
ooh,
fault.
oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. Ooh, it's okay. We'll find another way through. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Danny's over here in chat like, oh my god, he broke his leg. Like, okay.
Yeah, it was his
Yeah,
leg.
that's what everybody was
Clearly, Danny's never done the splits before. as a
Women
human,
attempt to
so.
do when people who don't have dicks attempt to do the splits and it goes badly. It also hurts, so it's not a penis only problem. It's a groin
I think
issue.
someone in the chat said, "Oh, did someone lose their groin?"
Oh,
something.
Gone now, he has no groin.
He's
Okay.
groinless.
I-
A whole
It's
generation
a
of
Barbie
children.
doll.
A groinless
Ooh.
boy.
He's a Ken doll. Ah,
We
My
already
brother.
have a Ken. He's got to choose a different name.
Yeah, exactly. We have a Frank doll. All right.
Pretty sure Ken is
kind of
hung.
fucking whack, dude.
I'm pretty sure.
Hung like a
I
horse.
think that's canonical because somebody stuck their head in there. I don't remember why, but I remember having to describe. I don't remember. It was I go under the horse. I think it was Alistair was under the unicorn at some
Not
point.
only
he was under the rocking
Yeah.
horse.
The rocking horse.
I
Okay.
attempted to swing from his genitalia.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Did
Everyone's
attempt to
looking
swing.
at me like, what the fuck are you talking about, Deanna? That's disgusting. I'm not the one trying to swing from inanimate objects' genitalia. Thank you.
To be fair, this was after he turned horse.
So worse.
Mad at
Worse.
him.
You were under it when it was the rocking horse.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then
it turned into a
turned
horse.
unicorn. But
And
then I
you're
was
gonna
still
hold on.
mad at him, so I attempted to cause physical pain by attacking his genitalia.
We were into the unicorn's home where you have your part to get into. Just so you know, guys.
That was not when we. No, it was in the. That
Oh,
was in
so
the
our
witch's
hearts
house.
aren't pure anymore.
I
Gotcha.
do want to tell you guys that I did
Oh,
toy with for a while
no.
that only Nora, Lotus, and I think at that point Bo was on the list. Only Nora, Lotus, and Bo would actually be able to talk to the unicorns, and everyone else would have to stand on the beach. And I was like, that's not fun. They have fewer heart because they went through the trials too. It's like, because pure of heart is a real stretch for some of you guys.
Yeah, Bo is pure heart. Okay, over here,
I'm
the
s-
tunnel of
I'm
love.
so pure of heart.
He lost his
Tunnel of
status.
love.
And
I
also
make those ladies
shaming
feel
your
special.
friends for not being cool. We're pure.
No, we're not cool. We're homies.
Oh.
More important.
How could I not be pure of heart? I've adopted 3 sons.
You adopted 3 sons.
And
You also
terrified
have a
Jiraiya.
pact with a deeply evil witch. You made another pact with another deeply evil witch. And you've
murdered and
repeatedly
intimidated
stolen
people.
stuff.
What can I say, dude? I'll do anything to support my children.
That's not the reason you're doing it.
And when
for.
you made these pacts, you adopted your first one after both of them.
How have these children
Sure,
made you
fine.
simultaneously better and worse? Like,
But to be fair, technically, Alexander was part of the agreement papers for the first pact.
The
Can
adoption
you
papers.
imagine Alistair Tempest on a PTA board? Horrific. He was casting Crown of Madness on Tabby, who brought the wrong kind of muffins to the bake sale.
You
What
dumb
grade is
bitch.
this children in? I don't know.
No, Alexander does not like lemon.
He's
Don't you know my
allergic.
son is allergic to peanut butter?
He's gluten intolerant.
Sophie, you dumb bitch! You just bring a salad? That's offensive to Alexander.
Oh no.
That's kind of hilarious.
That seems like a great note to end this on. So I'm gonna go
Oh my
ahead
God.
and do that. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
For
Goodbye.
listening to this
We
ramble.
will see you next week.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna edit this one, by the way, because I don't want to put Shel Silverstein's face on.
That's fair.
Coming
A good
slowly
20%.
more and more in.
Nobody would
Nah.
want to see Shel Silverstein's face.
I found the dramatic reading.
Yay!
yay.
It's
Okay,
My
goodbye.
parents read it to me when I was a kid because they wanted me to be sad.